What's up, everybody's Bakarainic back on another Doki Doki mod video. Phone, please shut up. So yeah, this is another summertime video. Now this is an amazing mod. If you want to check out this mod, it'll be the second link in the description to be able to download it. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, I recommend you go check it out with the card icon popping up right now. So let's get straight into this mod. We're here. Thanks for lugging the heavier bag. Now you're just making it obvious. Do I at least get something for helping out? Huh? Oh, he said thanks. I look off to the side and let a brief sigh. Should have expected this. Well, I guess it was nice talking to a bakery. Yeah, I guess. This is only getting more awkward. I'll see you another time, Natsuki. Maybe, I don't know. Bye. Without another word, she turns around to close the door in my face. Man, this isn't really the goodbye I was hoping for. Am I just acting entitled? As I'm taking the first steps home, I'm trying to figure out where I could have went wrong. Wednesday. That's epic. Also, guys, if you want to join my Discord server, that'll be the first link in the description. What the hell? It's Wednesday, my dudes. There's so many references in this mod. This is like an all around just amazing. How much effort they put into this. Climb out of my bed and drag myself into the bathroom. Water comes out of the toilet and faucet in the shower. No surprise there. But I don't do it on my own, only my command as I go through my morning routine. Coming back to my den, I actually knock over my bag I had my manga in it from yesterday. I take one of the first volume in my hands and open it. Flipping through the page, I recall Natsuki's reaction to some of the funnier moments. Recording on yesterday's events, I remember Natsuki telling me about having another meet today. Would it be okay if I joined them? I say all his numbers, I'll text her and ask about it. Just so I'm not coming unannounced. Yo, say Yuri, I heard you have another meet today. Would it be fine if I joined you all again? The player will have to admit later. Yeah! See you in the same park, idiot. Well, at least one of them doesn't mind me being there. That's a good start, I guess. I wonder what the other girls would be like. Maybe Monica will have another game in mind? Maybe Natsuki made cupcakes again. There'll be some left for me this time. Maybe you know, has some nicer clothes. Because she had like a normal jumper on and all that. Oh my god. The girls are not only in the same park, but also at the same location. Ah, hi everyone. Hi. Oh, okay. Yep, I guess he got his request this time. Hello there. Hi, idiot. I knew it'd be a matter of time before you showed up. Are you really that predictable, or how did you? Oh, so you told me Oh, so you already told you I'm coming, right? She gives me a perplexed look to say and then back to me. Yeah, she did. Now both of them look confused. There's probably something here I'm not noticing. Look around, I see Natsuki nowhere to be seen. That might be it. Anyway, where was I? Monica? Yes, idiot? Don't take this the wrong way, but wasn't Natsuki supposed to be here? No, not after yesterday. I mean, after what she told me yesterday. That being Monica? She said she can't join us because she has to stay home and do housework. Yet again. Oh no, that isn't housework. Could be for a similar reason as during the school year. Possibly. I don't want to assume anything, but let's just say we wouldn't be of character for her to snap and get into trouble. I don't know Natsuki well enough to judge a character, but is she really that much of a troublemaker? No, she's a troublemaker, it's just her dad. Do you think she'd enjoy us because of something she did? Oh god. No? Well, maybe. She's sometimes a little mean to us. It's because she's a tsundere. She doesn't want anyone to get close to her so she doesn't hurt them. I think I'll get it. We all have those days. It's not psych for her at all. I don't think you're looking for a reason in the right place, Yuri. I don't think. I'm just trying to feel out, you know. At least she never acted up in the club like I saw her do with some other boys. Can we really blame her for it? I personally emphasize for her when it comes to the rude comments the boys make in the school. However, I do draw the line at violent. Oh, okay, I guess she. A few times during Molly here, I was afraid she would try to hurt me. Oh, okay, so we know that she doesn't have her cuts or whatever. We know that. We know. Sayori seems upset. Monica is Monica. Monica's Monica. But Natsuki, I feel like she solves the problems. Luckily, it never came to that, right? No, not yet. Okay, so Natsuki will actually fight back this time. Anyway, idiot, do you have any obligations to attend at the moment? Because in case you don't, you can stay a little longer than you did on Monday. Thinking over it for a moment, I really can't say I have something better to do. Or someone. I guess I could stay. Wonderful. Stay a while and listen. You might identify a topic that gets you interested in reading a book even a tome, whatever that is. I'm stupid. I have a feeling that even one of them sat by my side and guided me through an entire book. The words on the page wouldn't keep my attention from drifting off. Especially not if they only talk about those printed words. But hey, change my mind. I will not read books, change my mind. Now that's a good point to move on to something else. Right, Yuri? Me? Why me? Yuri looks away, but I can't see her mouth curving into a meager smile. Aren't you forgetting something, Yuri? Yuri looks at Monica quizzical. I can never say the goddamn word. As she's waiting for a prompt to act. The books, Yuri. You said you bought 2 in case someone else would like to read it too. Yuri lets her sigh. She is about to take on a challenge. Yes, I did. I wish you bought a new horror book, or you might like too, idiot. Man, that's not the reason I bought it. I was going to buy one anyway. She lets another sigh. Maybe she needs a bit of a rest. I like Natsuki, then Yuri, then Monica, then Sayori. That's best girls. What's your guys' best girls? Vote now. Also, I've heard, perhaps it could be a good starting point for you to become involved in literature. So if this is a bit too sudden, don't sweat it, Yuri. What's the story about? Let's see. Takes place in a dystopian future. A new war broke society as we know it. A once bustling city became an unearthly concrete jungle that is now inhabited by ghoulish creatures roaming the ruins. Remains of the local populace are forced to live their lives in underground tunnels to escape the deadly radiation on the surface. But even despite these most dire circumstances, humans can't escape their nature and squabble over what little remains. It has elements of philosophy mixed into a post-apocalyptic. For God's sake. There's Natsuki to teach me English. I need Natsuki to teach me, guys. However, the occasional fights might be the thing that'll keep your attention. Philosophy mixed in, like quotes from historical people. Not quite, I never say that as well. You see, the writer explores the effects of such a wretched existence on not only society, but the individuals copying with it day by day. As you can imagine, living in the darkness with little to no light compared with sunlit days we enjoy, it's a terrifying fate that we can drive almost anyone insane. A recurrent theme that skirts the board of copying and embracing insanity are the different cults that present in the story. It is rather a negative approach to religion, per se, although the book does not portray spirituality itself in a bad light. I only recently started to read it. My description of it was only what I gathered from a few reviews. In case it piqued your interest, I'll gladly lend you one of my copies. That is, if Monica's okay with you having it first. That's nice of you to offer it, Yuri. I'll think about it. I'm glad to hear. In case you go for it, we could discuss it together. I guess we could. But I haven't really had any discussions about books before. Hey, you'd have to show me how it's done before we go in deep. Oh my god, I should. I would like that. Her voice gets lower both in the pitch and volume as she said that. She's nervously fiddling with her head and visibly starts blushing. Does she always get so excited when talking about books? Morgan and Yuri start laying out their plans for summer, visiting places, doing things together. A lot of girly stuff that's just boring to listen to. They were part of a blank expression, and soon all the chatter just fades into the background. Suddenly I'm jolted back to reality by a dog's barking as it runs past me, and I turn around to see I spot Sayori playing around with a brown furball. I know it's a lively but distantly calm temper, just sitting in the ground looking with curious puppy's eyes as the people around. I sort of go and ruffle the scruffy hair. The dog is cute too, I guess. Hey, am I allowed to give it a pat on the head? Huh? Sure, she's very open and friendly. I lean down and pat on the head lightly. What are you doing? I'm not a dog. But I get why they like you so much. Hey, you two seem to be in tune with each other. Did it say anything nice to you? Woof woof. But for God's sake, Sayori. She gets a chuckle at me. For as long as I've known her, she's always had the ability, regardless of how upset I was. Remember this one time when she was over at my house and I asked her what's the time. An old radio in the living room back then, she'd read and explain and said, "It's 76.2 FM. It's 76.2 FM with Backer." I couldn't talk because I was laughing so hard. I teased her for at least a week about it, but she figured out it stops being funny when she looks at me with sad puppy eyes. Idiot, do you think I should ask my parents for a dog? But like, we're perfect companions. I would walk him, feed him, teach him tricks, cuddle with him, man, and walk him. That's a pretty big responsibility, you know. Besides, what happened to your cat? You mean Muffin? Well, he just leapt on my window one day and never came back. Never even saw him anywhere in the city. Do you think he could have started a new life with a new identity? Maybe got into trouble with a local cat gang. Maybe he's secretly a cat burglar, can roam the city burgling burglaries. There are no cat gangs, Sayori. Just because you haven't seen them, it doesn't mean they don't exist. Cats are very sneaky, you know. While we were arguing about reporting a feline crime syndicate, a little dog rushed away. Clearly our subject was appalling. Wait, the petting isn't done yet. So he starts running after a new four-legged friend, but gives up when she knows it's running back to its owner, an older man. Finished with a conversation, Monica comes up to me with the same confidence everybody admires her for. Idiot, do you mind if I ask you a few questions? So you're not trying to sell me something, I'm open book. It's not like that, don't worry. Do you remember the school festival? Yeah, it was okay. I didn't see it at our club's presentation, which isn't surprising given the numbers in attendance we had. That's actually related to what I wanted to ask you about. As soon as you're an outsider, what's the impression you have on the club? First of all, comes to my mind is that it's full of cute girls from what I've seen, but I doubt the compliment would be received well. Well, you still seem to be a cool bunch to me, and I'm still not excited about reading, so there's that. But you're probably talking about it before I met you all. I don't know, it just sounds like a club for people who aren't fed up with reading after all and mandatory studying. Mandatory? That's a perspective I didn't consider. People tend to dislike things that are forced upon them, even if it's their own best interest. Wait, you know? No, that wasn't you know. Don't they? I should have really learned that lesson. You of all people? You seem like a kind-hearted leader carrying over the club's members on a hand like a boss. No, I'm glad you view me that way. Like a bossy, but boss. I'm just afraid I would abuse my power if I'm pushed to the edge, you know. But I probably couldn't do much harm, right? I'm just an innocent little high school. Reference there to the original game where you kill everyone. Yeah. Maybe I just don't know it well enough yet, but there's something unusual about Monica putting herself down like that. Anyway, thanks for the input. Don't mention it. Yeah. Okay, everyone. Well, we play the acronym game once more. Count me in. Yes. I don't want to be left out either. Fantastic, everyone's on board. Let's get started, shall we? Oh, okay. So, we chose Natsuki the first time. That's Natsuki's route. We're going to choose Yuri. Probably boost knife applied cut. Oh, okay, we got 3 this time. Oh, okay. Emergency room. Adrenaline injection. Rest in peace. Offensive magnetic grenade. Can I check it? No, it doesn't say that. Offensive magnetic grenade. Red genetic brain acid. Jesus, Yuri. God damn. Would you like to have another go at it? Oh, certainly. Well, can we do something else instead, please? Guess I say always coming from. Maybe another time, idiot. Maybe another time. Okay, so I guess we're gonna hang out with Yuri this time. There's move signs between, because I found out in the first video, if I didn't choose Natsuki then, I would have gone on, if I did more Yuri or more Sayori, well I nearly did more Sayori, I would have gone out with Sayori. Well, we probably would have gone to a cafe. I don't know. We would have done something with Sayori then, instead of Natsuki. There's a minute of silence between us. Yuri's the one who interrupts it. She reminisces over a book they were reading during the school year. I never was much of a reader, but it wouldn't hurt to listen in for a bit. Maybe I could join in at some point. So what do you think about the twist halfway through the story? I wouldn't say it came out of the blue, but the build-up to it was well executed. Characters were established just enough to get you invested, maybe the pacing was a little too quick. The youngest girl's backstory felt was a lacking proper explanation. Maybe the author intended to leave it to the reader's imagination? It was so sad, I felt really sorry for her when she died. Like why didn't someone do something? She had friends and all. It was revealed in the later chapters. Don't you remember, Sayori? Only read a few pages after the girl committed. Shush, Sayori, Iggy might want to read himself. Look at her face. Wow. She's seen some cupcakes, something. She's either seen the cupcakes or that dog again. You want to spoil it for him, right? I read a horror book once. Ooh. Care to elaborate, idiot? It's about this young guy. The protagonist is just a few years older than us. Story set in a post-apocalyptic future, basically set after nuclear bombs were dropped. Everybody knows has to live in underground tunnels to survive, and if they have to fight monsters, only a few people go to service because it's so dangerous. Follow the protagonist on his journey to deliver a message to another underground community. Even though he has dark, blurry visions that involve the monsters. That's as much as I can record off the top of my head. I'm just hoping not to get caught up for the recruitment story of a shooter game I've played. Idiot! They expect us to have some similar taste in literature. He was just describing one of his bloody video games. That's amazing. Am I wrong? Does human story implied that monsters were just living beings like us humans? Did she play? Did she play the same game? Yeah. How did you know? It was just an assumption. There's a recurring trope in some of the novels I read. They, the monsters, the non-humans, are some natural enemies of us. And the end tells us an epiphany about how much alike we are to them, or even we're on the same level. Well, not that we are monsters. Don't worry. I think I get your point. Phone, shut up. I didn't even think of that. I just wanted to play video games. Oh yeah, I'm sure the last thing on Idris' mind is that any of us are monsters. Indeed. After a brief pause, Yuri checks the time. I'm sorry, but I have to go now. Oh, already? Can you say a little more? I would love to stay, but I promised my mother we would go visiting. I'm just glad I get to spend time with her. I hope you can understand. Sure, we all do. Have fun, Yuri. Yeah. She looks visibly dejected. She's really gonna miss Yuri that much. Surely she can out some other day as well. Now I think about it, it'd be nice to hang out with Yuri more than last time. If I ask if she's okay with me walking with her for a bit. Yeah, I have to go as well. Why now all of a sudden? Does that take care of some stuff at home, yeah? You have another meeting, I'll make sure to have enough time. It's nice having you here. Stay safe, idiot. Yes, we're gonna spend a bit more time with Yuri this time, Yuri said goodbye as well, and we leave nearly at the same time. Whatever, pal, we match our pace and start talking again. Hey Yuri, are you taking the bus? Oh yeah, why'd you ask? I was gonna say bye if you aren't. I'm taking one at just like the park entrance. Is that so? Me too! Sorry if you felt comfortable with us chatting among ourselves. No, it was also me and you. Me? All of you. That includes you, Yuri. I see. Oh, God. The bus arrives after a minute or two. There are only a few seats available. Look, there are 2 seats next to each other. Would you like to sit next to a window? Yeah, thank you. I went first to take my seat by your side. Yeah, we get this. I can sit silently next to such a attractive girl. I have no topic. I can't sit silently next to such a attractive girl. I have no topic. I must speak. Hi, Yuri. So, do you have any hobbies not related to literature? I do, but, well, is it something hard to explain? Yes, it is. She said that with her voice raised nervously. A few passengers look at us. I'm sorry. Let me get my thoughts together. I used to play volleyball. That's cool, but why'd you stop with it? There was an incident. Did you look? Do you see the back bookstore? What about it? Well, I like to buy books there, yeah? I might check it out if you say it's good. Maybe I'll find something worth talking about. That's not... I mean, if you want to discuss literature, I'm sure the club members are eager to listen. Yeah, I guess I could finish a book before when school starts again. I say I could, not that I want to. You don't have to wait that long. Could have another meeting in the near future, I'm sure of it. Oh, can you tell? I'm sorry, I have to go now. This is my start. Well, it's nice talking to you, Yuri. I'll see you next time, I guess. Oh god, I gotta stop right-clicking. Farewell, idiot. My journey home continues a few more minutes before I get off the bus too. Doodle-doo-doo. I'm not in a hurry to get home. There's a comfortable pace and think about today's events. The way Yuri says goodbye conveys elegance. Man, I'm starting to feel the need to grab a firm book and do some thorough discussing. Can I actually get in the habit of reading? Worst case scenario is that I get some experience outside my comfort zone. It's worth a try at least. It's not like I would do it just to impress Yuri. If you have Natsuki, wouldn't mind if I read more than just manga. Hope she'll be back for the next meeting after all. Felt great to have a conversation with Guru who shares some of my interests. Daydreaming aside, I have to figure out what kind of book I'd actually willing to read. Deal. Okay, Thursday, my dude. No, Wednesday, my dude. Okay, it's just Thursday, okay? Oh my god, just an ordinary Thursday. Would be the most boring sentence ever to start a day with. I launch on my bed and land my slippers with such an accuracy I'm tempted to tell somebody how awesome it was. Also, the Davis videos have been uploaded this Thursday, so... Haha, ow! Damn it, I don't know why I've like... My fingers are really cracked and when I clicked it... I woke up quite late today because I stayed up hours past midnight. Sometimes I find it easy to concentrate in silent solitude overnight. With my cup of coffee, I lean on the windowsill and get lost in my thoughts. I told my asked me about visiting a bookstore Yuri told me about yesterday. She's really happy for me and gave me some cash so I can buy a book or two. If I didn't say for sure what I'm going to buy, if anything. Because something that's nearly as interesting as a game I would play. I mean, if it's not a half-page long official leg can keep my attention, how would hundreds of pages do so? Still unsure of going to a bookstore on my own, I started to look through the books I found have in hopes of finding something interesting. Here's one. This isn't a book. Some black plastic box with a bit of shiny tape sticking out. Why does it have such a fancy cover? Weird. I give up. We don't have any cool books at home. Might as well just go to a bookstore, I guess. Maybe I can ask someone who works there and give me a few suggestions. Let's just get over with. I'll just wait check to see if I've got everything I need before leaving. We're gonna see Yuri there. What the buzz that takes into a bookstore Yuri pointed out yesterday. Was there quite a few people and the number only kept increasing as we neared the city centre. I don't have an issue with crowded spaces, however all of this travelling feels like a nuisance if I compare to some of the open world games I've played. In most worlds you don't have to walk or take buses and the only thing you can do is stare at a wall and get lost in your thoughts. At least that's what I do all the time. The other two activities I see people doing chatting and mashing their smartphones. You know the window of bus stops next to a playground we often visited Bo and Sayo and I were kids. So easily entertained with the little games we played outside. My parents still like to remind me of the silly things we said and believed about the world. For example, there was this creepy old man who sometimes sat on one of the benches of this playground, always on the same one too. Two of us feels like he's always sitting there signed by himself, but neither of us had the courage to ever ask him themselves. Looking back at it, there's plenty of reasonable explanations I can think of. For all we know, you might have just liked reminiscing over the memories of his childhood playing there, just like we did. Bus moves forward and we pass the abandoned building next to the playground. Its entrance is closed off with police tape and windows are either boarded up from the inside or old drapes are blocking the view. It's been out of use for far back as I can remember. Phone. Really? Police tape suggests that it has become the scene of a crime. We really were naive back then. Being afraid of an old man who never looked at us up the wrong way, yet knowing acknowledge the things that happen in a place like that building. Come to think of it, it reminds me of what Yuri asked regarding about the whole game I've played. Maybe there's a lot of stuff I don't notice in games I've played until now. Maybe some of the twists weren't as unpredictable as I thought, as they were during my first, most often only, time playing through them. This is making my head hurt. I'm probably overthinking things again. Getting on the bus and make my way to a bookstore. Oh! Kind of cool the last time I came in so it wasn't for the sole purpose of finding a gift for someone. My first instinct guides me to look for manga. Unfortunately their sections are very limited. Looking all over, I see there are only two that interest me. Ones I already own and read. I'll give them a section soon after reading some of this. Could they have labels indicating the contents of each section? Otherwise I could end up looking for a romance novel and find it was actually some psychological horror story. Well, what kind of books have fighting, shootouts and other epic clashes? Mind of a game I played recently, I assumed the role of a detective and got to bash guys with a lead pipe. Maybe a detective novel then? When I do a private session I'll start browsing. Basically I'm just looking for any covers and reading a few sentences from the back of each book. This isn't working out for me. It'd be so much easier if they listed the kinds of things that happen in them. I have they show bits of scenes in movie trailers. I find myself in the horror thriller section. Have you ever had some action around here? To the corner of the road I spot a dark-haired girl turned away from me. Seems to be sorting through the books. Shakes one down, returns off glance for a few moments. As she's putting them back, she's arranging them in different orders as well. Maybe she works here. In that case, she might ask me if I ask and ask nicely. Hello, excuse me, miss? That response surprised me. Perhaps she's listening to music. And I was too quiet. I edged closer and reached my hand to touch her shoulder in case she still can't hear me. Hello, sir. I'm about to tap her shoulder. She suddenly turns down and bumps into my extended arm. Ah! The three thick sources looking books bounce briskly on the floor as Yuri drops everything. Definitely not the reaction I expected from a girl noticing me. I'm sorry, I thought you... No, it's my fault, I should have... Don't blame yourself, she and I, sorry. Seemed like nearly the same time caused both of us to blush. I wasn't expecting to see you here, Yuri. You didn't? I should have. She did say she likes visiting this bookstore. Not like it's her hangout spot. Not that you should have. So what brings you here, idiot? Known for a book. He paused for a moment, probably expecting me to give a title or description. However, I don't know, it's none of those. Maybe I asked which book you're looking for? I don't know. He said it anyway, for God's sake. Maybe I should at least try not to sound so clueless. Oh, do you have a description of a story, perhaps of a genre? If you know some of its major events, it can also help finding it. Something with a lot of action, like sword cutters. If I'm wrong, but you don't look for a specific book with all those elements, are you? No! On the first shade in my head, I actually think about what she asked. I was thinking to get some pretty cool book. Especially with a protagonist that isn't afraid of anything. Ask, where can I find a book of that? But only because I thought you worked here. I wouldn't want to keep you busy. No, you can ask me. Should I really ask her to tell her what I wanted to say? Okay, we're gonna save here, boys. Oh, I really love this menu. It's, oh my god, it's like the little things, you know, little details. Okay. Okay, we did actually save, didn't we? Yep. You see, there's you in the bookstore. So guys, if you like this video, smash the like button where it hurts, or smash the subscribe button too if you're new to the channel. Oh, okay, actually, okay, I can just go back and save I can. And I'll see all you, mate, and turn on that notification bell to get notified when I upload. See all you. Also, guys, I forgot to mention, but I'm now doing a podcast on the Mondays and Fridays. Will be streamed on the channel at 8 PM GMT time. So you can want to join in the podcast about DDLC mods and just some space to hang out and talk. You can join at 8 PM GMT time on Mondays. Every Monday, maybe a Friday. I don't know. So maybe see you tomorrow. So see all you amazing people in the next video. Bye bye.